Why do the rich keep getting richer while the rest of us keep struggling? What's their secret? It's like the game of Monopoly, except they start with all the good properties, while you're stuck on go with nothing but your first paycheck. Sound unfair? Well, that's the harsh reality for most of us. But here's the kicker, it doesn't have to be that way. Money is a game, and you're playing on the hardest level. But guess what? You've been handed the cheat codes, all thanks to Warren Buffett. This isn't about luck or flashy tricks. It's about mindset, adopting the same approach that the world's richest investors use to win the game. And trust me, it's a lot simpler than you think. If you've ever wondered how to break free from the constant cycle of struggle, this is your chance. You don't need to be a billionaire to apply these strategies, just the right mindset. Let's break it down step by step, so you can finally stop working hard for money and make money work for you. Stick with me, because in a second, I'm going to show you how to start thinking like the rich and unlock a future that most people can only dream of. Ready? Let's dive in. Building wealth isn't about scoring quick wins. It's about playing the long game, just like Warren Buffett does. When we look at the financial strategies of someone like Buffett, it's clear he's not chasing after those get-rich-quick schemes. Instead, he's invested in a mindset that's focused on consistent, long-term growth. Think about it. Most people get caught up in the excitement of a short-term stock surge or a hot new investment, but these are often just trends. Real financial growth, however, comes from building habits that reward patience and strategic decisions over time. Imagine this, you're building your financial empire one brick at a time, like putting together a huge puzzle that takes years to complete, but when it's done, it's worth every second. Let's talk about how you can apply this in your own life. Instead of making impulsive moves, try to shift your focus to long-term financial goals. Start by prioritizing investments that have the potential to grow over time, like low-cost index funds or even real estate. Here's a fun comparison. It's like in the movie The Karate Kid. Mr. Miyagi tells Daniel to wax on, wax off every day, without seeing the immediate results, but over time, those movements pay off. In the same way, small, consistent financial habits can seem boring at first, but trust me, they'll add up. The key here is patience. Sure, it's tempting to take the fast route, but just like in the world of investing, sometimes the slower, more disciplined approach wins. Another great example is the long-term mindset from Dragon Ball Z. Think about Goku's journey. He doesn't become stronger overnight, but he consistently trains and focuses on improving day after day. Buffett's philosophy aligns perfectly with this kind of thinking. Even though Goku could have easily taken shortcuts, he knew that real strength, or in Buffett's case, wealth, comes with time. Similarly, you need to keep your eyes on the prize. Don't get distracted by trends. Keep investing in yourself, in your knowledge, and in strategies that build your financial future. It's not about taking shortcuts, but about creating a foundation that grows with you. So, how can you shift your thinking from a quick win mentality to playing the long game? It's all about redefining your financial goals. Ask yourself, what would my life look like in 5, 10, or even 20 years if I stay focused on long-term growth? Imagine building a business or investing in stocks with a steady, disciplined mindset. Before you know it, you'll see how much you've achieved over time. And just like with Buffett, the more you invest wisely today, the more financial freedom you'll gain in the future. So, don't be afraid to stay the course. And in the next step, we'll dive into how you can make your investments work even harder for you through compound growth. The magic of compound growth is one of the most powerful tools in investing, and Warren Buffett knows it better than anyone. When you start early, even with small amounts, your money begins to grow exponentially. The key here is patience. You see, it's not about making big, flashy investments all at once. It's about letting time and consistent investments do the heavy lifting. Think of it like planting a tree. At first, it's just a tiny sapling, but over time, it grows into something massive. The earlier you plant that financial tree, the bigger it will grow. Let's say you invest $100 a month into an index fund. If you keep doing this every month, even if the returns are modest, your money will keep compounding. Over time, that initial investment will build on itself, creating wealth that continues to snowball. Think of it like a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts small, but as it gathers more snow, it grows bigger and faster. This is the beauty of compound growth. Your money starts working for you instead of you working for it. In the world of finance, compounding is like the inner workings of a high-performance engine in Fast and Furious. At first, it looks like a simple car, but with the right modifications and consistent upgrades, it becomes a powerful machine. Just like those cars need time and tuning to reach their full potential, your investments need time to compound and grow. The key here is consistency and trust in the process. Just like Dom Toretto trusts his car, trust that your financial decisions today will pay off in the future. The sooner you start, the more powerful compounding becomes. For example, if you invested $500 a month for 20 years with an average return of 7%, you'd end up with over $500,000 just from that regular $500. It's simple math, but it's also about believing in the process. So, if you haven't started yet, don't wait for the perfect moment. Start small and let compound growth take over. And next, we'll explore how to develop a decision-making process that protects your financial future and keeps you on track. One of Warren Buffett's key principles is only investing in things he understands deeply. He doesn't chase the latest trends or jump on hype trains. His process is simple: do your homework, understand what you're investing in, and make informed decisions. When it comes to personal finance, this mindset is gold. It's like picking a movie to watch. You wouldn't choose a random movie without reading a review or knowing what it's about, right? It's the same with your money. Know what you're putting your hard-earned cash into before you take the leap. A great decision-making process starts with understanding the fundamentals of what you're dealing with. If you're thinking about investing in stocks, do you know how the company makes money? Do you understand the industry? Don't just follow the crowd. Ask yourself, do I fully get this? For example, consider investing in something like Apple. It's not just about the hype. It's about understanding their products, business model, and future prospects. Just like choosing the right superhero team, you need to know how each piece fits into the bigger picture. Take a page from the movie The Matrix, where Neo had to choose between the red pill and the blue pill. The decision was about understanding what each choice would bring. It wasn't just about taking a risk, it was about knowing the consequences and embracing what lay ahead. In the same way, before making a financial decision, ask yourself, do I understand the potential risks and rewards? If you don't fully comprehend it, don't jump in. It's about making decisions from a place of knowledge, not impulse. Buffett doesn't make decisions based on emotions or popular opinion. He sticks to his principles even when the market is crazy. It's all about making decisions that align with your values and goals. So, before diving into the next investment, make sure you have a solid understanding. Don't let the hype distract you. And now that you know how to make informed decisions, let's dive into protecting your finances, even when you're chasing profits. Warren Buffett's #1 rule is simple but powerful: never lose money. This principle has guided him through decades of successful investing. Before chasing profits, you need to first protect yourself from the downside. Think about it. If you don't have a strong foundation, any gains you make can easily be wiped out. This idea is like building a house. You wouldn't start decorating the living room before ensuring the walls and roof are solid, right? The same goes for your financial decisions. Always make sure your financial house is built on a secure foundation before taking risks. One key way to protect your downside is by diversifying your investments. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Imagine you put every dollar into a single stock, and that company faces a major setback. Boom, there goes your investment. But if you spread your investments across different areas, like real estate, stocks, or even bonds, you'll reduce the risk of losing everything. Buffett is known for diversifying his investments, which gives him more stability and a safety net when the market swings. It's like in the movie Jaws, where they didn't go out to sea without preparing the boat and ensuring everything was secure. They knew the risks, but they didn't dive in without proper preparation. Similarly, before making any risky financial decision, ask yourself, what's the worst-case scenario? What are the risks involved? Make sure you're not jumping into something without first understanding how you'll protect yourself if things go wrong. Another tip Buffett shares is to make sure you have a buffer, cash reserves, or insurance. For example, having an emergency fund can help you weather financial storms without losing sleep. If things go south in the market, you won't be left high and dry. So before chasing the next big opportunity, secure your base. In the next step, we'll discuss how shifting your mindset to think like an owner can level up your financial game. Buffett's approach to investing isn't just about buying stocks, it's about owning businesses. He thinks like an owner, not just a consumer. Instead of spending money on things that just drain your bank account, he focuses on acquiring assets that make him money. Imagine you're a business owner. You wouldn't just spend every dollar you earn on new products for yourself. You'd reinvest in your business to keep it growing. This is exactly how you should treat your money. Instead of looking at purchases as a way to satisfy short-term desires, view them through the lens of ownership and long-term value. It's easy to fall into the trap of consumerism. You've seen it in shows like Breaking Bad, where Walter White was constantly trying to keep up with his expenses and the lifestyle he thought he deserved. But just like Walter, when you focus only on what you can consume, you miss the bigger picture. Buffett encourages us to think about how we can invest in assets that produce income, like real estate or dividend-paying stocks. These kinds of assets can help you build wealth over time while allowing you to live more freely. Let's break it down further. Instead of spending money on the latest gadgets or fashion trends, why not think about investing in something that pays you back? Consider putting your money into stocks, rental properties, or even starting a small business on the side. Think about how much richer your life would be if you didn't just consume, but actually own something that brought an income regularly. That's the mindset shift Buffett talks about, focusing on long-term wealth creation rather than fleeting satisfaction. Just like the characters in Naruto, who train tirelessly to grow stronger over time, you too need to invest in building your financial future. Don't just spend today for the pleasure of today. Invest in something that will pay dividends in the future. Whether it's learning a new skill, starting a side hustle, or buying an asset that appreciates, thinking like an owner means creating opportunities for wealth that don't disappear once you've made the purchase. In the next section, we'll dive into how discipline during market downturns can turn those moments of panic into opportunities. When the market dips, most people panic. They see their stocks or investments losing value and immediately think about selling off everything to cut their losses. But Warren Buffett isn't like most people. He stays calm. He understands that downturns are part of the process and that they often create opportunities. It's like the scene in The Dark Knight, where Batman faces chaos and doesn't let it control him. Instead, he uses it to his advantage. You can do the same in the financial world. Stay calm, stay disciplined, and take advantage of the market when others are running for the hills. Buffett's advice is simple but powerful. Don't let emotions dictate your financial decisions. When fear takes over, it's easy to make rash choices that hurt you in the long run. For example, during the 2008 financial crisis, many investors sold off their stocks in a panic. But those who held on and even bought more saw their wealth grow as the market recovered. It's the same concept as staying cool during an intense fight scene in Dragon Ball Z. You can't let the chaos of the moment force you into a hasty decision. Instead, take a step back, assess the situation, and act strategically. So how do you avoid making panic-driven decisions? Start by reminding yourself that the market will always have ups and downs. The key to making money over time is sticking with your investments and staying disciplined. Take a moment to breathe, analyze the situation, and think long-term. You can't control the market, but you can control how you respond to it. Remember, those who panic often miss out on opportunities to buy low when prices are down. Buffett has built his fortune by keeping calm when everyone else was running scared. Discipline also means not jumping on every hot tip or investment trend that pops up. You've seen it in shows like Money Heist, where characters get carried away with a plan, forgetting the long-term strategy in favor of short-term thrills. But when you stay disciplined, you aren't swayed by the latest hype or trends. Like the One Piece crew, who patiently pursue their goal of finding the treasure over many years, your wealth-building journey requires steady, disciplined action. In the next section, we'll explore the importance of investing in yourself before diving into any investment opportunities. Warren Buffett is known for saying that the best investment you can make is in yourself. He doesn't just mean learning about stocks and bonds, though that's part of it. What he's really getting at is the importance of developing skills, building knowledge, and boosting your personal growth. Think of it like upgrading your character in a video game. Investing in yourself increases your level and opens new doors. It's not just about earning more money, it's about unlocking your full potential. By continually learning and growing, you set yourself up to make smarter financial decisions in the future. Buffett, for instance, spends a significant chunk of his day reading. He devours books on business, economics, and investing. That's how he stays ahead of the curve. But you don't have to be Warren Buffett to benefit from this mindset. Whether it's reading a book like Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki or taking a course on investing, every bit of knowledge you gain adds to your financial toolbox. Even something as simple as improving your communication skills or learning time management can lead to bigger opportunities in both your career and your personal life. The cool thing about investing in yourself is that it gives you control. You're not dependent on the market or other people to build your wealth. Instead, you're setting yourself up for success no matter what happens in the outside world. This mindset is like Goku training to be stronger in Dragon Ball Z. He doesn't just rely on power-ups, he consistently works on his skills to become better. Similarly, you need to work on your skills and mindset to build your financial future, and the more you learn, the more opportunities you create for yourself. Investing in yourself can also mean surrounding yourself with the right people, mentors, friends, or colleagues who challenge you to be better. It's like the team dynamic in the Avengers, where each character brings something unique to the table. When you invest in yourself by learning from others, you get the benefit of their experiences and insights. In the next section, we'll dive deeper into how shifting your mindset can lead to greater financial success. So, now that you've got the keys to the kingdom, what's stopping you from taking action? The truth is, building wealth isn't as complicated as most people make it out to be. The hardest part? Just getting started and making that mindset shift. Remember how overwhelming it used to feel, always running after money but never really getting ahead? Well, now you know the formula. It's all about smart, long-term thinking, understanding investments, and being disciplined even when the world's losing its mind. If you're ready to take control of your financial future, don't wait. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to keep unlocking more tips that can completely change your approach to money. And if you want to go deeper into creating a life where your finances and mental clarity are in perfect balance, I've got just what you need. Click the link in the pinned comment to access holistic health, nourish your mind, balance your finances, transform your life. You'll learn exactly how to create passive income streams, eliminate debt, and find peace under financial pressure. Trust me, this is the game changer you've been waiting for.